to go in the tone, so if everybody want to go ahead and move over here on this side of the tabletop.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, TJ Bradley on the tone. Go Dantec. Alan Wight. Bradley. Dave Ramos. Patrick Rossiter. Chris Cronan. Trey Roberts. And Ryan Harris. TJ Bradley coming by with a 20 flat right off the rip, 15.501. Alan Wight in the 2, 15.510. Bradley also on a 15.510. Dave Ramos coming by with a 15.502 in that number 2 spot. We'll give these guys a minute to get settled in and see where they're at. Guys, go wide over the loop. We got a car upside down over the loop. All clear. All right, we're coming up on 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. TJ Bradley taking over the 1 with a 16.518 with a 19.5 hot lap on lap 2. Dave Ramos with a 20 flat that time by with 15.501. He's only about half a second behind TJ Bradley. You got Alan Wight in the number 2 with a 15.5, or in the number 3 with a 15.506. Dantec in the 4 with 15.508. Harris with a 15.511, Bradley with a 15.512, Cronan with a 15.515, Rossiter on a 15.516, and Trey with a 14.516. This is going to be a stacked main. These guys are all within about 7 seconds of each other in this race. Let's see if we can find your leader, TJ Bradley, on the track. He's crossing the line now. Dave, a long lap out of him is going to give it to Dave Ramos. Dave Ramos on a 15.502. Everybody go inside. We got a car upside down. Guys, that's your leader, and that behind the black car, that is your leader, and that Schumacher with the brown, red, blue, and black going over the speed hump. Dave Ramos showing the way with a 15.501. TJ Bradley with a 15.503. Ryan Harris with a 15.509. Your leader crossing the loop now. He coming by in the number 2 spot. TJ Bradley going to take it over with 15.503. Ramos with a 15.504. Harris with a 15.509. Bradley with a 15.510. Alan Wight with a 15.510. Patrick Rossiter with a 15.512, Dantec 15.514, and Chris Cronan with 15.520, followed by Trey Roberts with a 14.513. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. TJ Bradley showing the way with a 15.501. All long lap out of him is going to drop him down to the number 2. That's going to put Ryan Harris in the 1 with a 15.508. TJ Bradley with a 15.510. Dantec 15.511. Patrick Rossiter with a 15.512. Bradley with a 15.512. Ramos with a 15.515. Alan Wight with a 15.517. Chris Cronan with a 14.510. And Trey Roberts with a 14.513. Let's see if we can find your leader, TJ Bradley, on the racetrack. He's hitting the 180 in the back left-hand corner, hitting the single jump. Down the front stretch he goes. What are you talking about? Dave Ramos is in the number 6. .340 down, 120 left to go. Dantec moving up to the 1 with a 15.509.2. TJ Bradley with a 15.509.4. Rossiter with a 15.510. Harris with a 15.512. Bradley with a 15.512. Ramos with a 15.514. Alan Wight with a 15.514. Our top 7 are all within about 4 seconds of each other on the clock.
1 minute left.
Chris Cronan in the number 8 with a 14.505. And Trey Roberts with a 14.510. Dantec hot lapping this race with a 19.4. TJ Bradley and Dantec are back and forth every time they cross the stripe. They are both on a 15.507 with 44 seconds left to go in this race. Patrick Rossiter, your number 3 in that green car. I think it is a Yokomo going through the front center, hitting the double on the left-hand side. Looks like he's got Dave Ramos closing the gap, trying to put some pressure on him. 25 seconds left to go in this race. You got Dantec still showing the way with a 15.516. New TQ pace. He's got about 5 seconds on Daniel Chavez, a CQ 15.511. You got You got TJ Bradley with a 15.507, Rossiter with a 15.509, Ryan Harris with a 15.511, Alan Wight with a 15.511, Bradley with a 15.512, Ramos with a 15.513, Cronan with a 14.504, and Trey with a 14.506. These guys are all within 2 seconds of each other on the clock. We got a 15.505, 15.507, 15.510, 15.511, 15.512, 15.513, 15.514. These guys are all neck and neck. Our top 7.
Alan Wight done. David Ramos done. Bradley Nicosia done. Trey Roberts done. Chris Cronan
Just
done.
waiting on a finish from Ryan
Patrick
Harris.
Rossiter done. Ryan Harris done.
Your finishing order is going to be Dontek taking a TQ 15.505, TJ Bradley 15.506, Alan Wight with a 15.510, Dave Ramos with a 15.512, Ryan Harris with a 15.513, Rossiter with 15.514, Bradley with a 15.515, Roberts with a 14.510, and Cronan with a 14.510. Our top 7 are all within about 7 seconds of each other on the clock.